It is true, you know, with all the TV shows you do, we almost do forget that stand-up's where you first started, and you had a 12-year break from it before going back.
I did, quite a long break between tours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what made you want to go back on the road again?
And no one would hire me for any... I don't know, a few things prompted it, but I never really intended to stop doing it. I always think of myself as a stand-up comedian, and then suddenly I wasn't one. But it's definitely what I would do when everything else stopped, you know. I was waiting for the tap on the... I can't quite believe that Jonathan Creek's still going on. Yeah. Or QI, frankly.
Well, so much of it.
Sort of winging it until it ends.
Yeah, I would always think stand-up to me seems like the most terrifying thing.
Oh, it is
I think
when you
had all these TV shows to do.
On the road, were you in your bedroom practising in front of the mirror? How did you crank yourself back up?
I started doing some new material. That's the thing, material. And then I was going to a little studio theatre near where I live, and I came back after about the third night, and I sat in the kitchen with my head in my hands going, it's just not funny. And my wife didn't know me. We've been together 10 years, but she didn't know me as a stand-up comedian, so she was quite prepared to believe that I wasn't funny. And the whole thing was a ridiculous idea.
But also, as a comedian, when you're touring, of course, each city has a different sense of humour, each part of the country. So do you have to adapt to...
Not really. I chat to them a bit about where we are, just to remind myself.
Right.
But no, actually, I mean, I know, and I've toured the show in Australia and New Zealand too, and everyone's the same, really. I mean, most of my stuff is about family life,
so they can all relate to it.
My kids,
You
whatever's
call it
on
little
my mind.
victories.
Little victories, because I've got one over on my dad in about 1974, and I'm still hanging on to that.
Still living off the glory.
What was the one you got?
What was the little victory?
I managed to get him to eat blackcurrant jam.
Yeah.
Which he said he didn't like.
How did you do? Did you trick him into eating
Put it in a cake.
That's one way of doing it.
Do you employ that trick with your kids now?
Well, my little girl will eat anything. She's 5, and she's makes a big show of trying things.
Oh,
and my little boy is just narrowing down his food down to chips and no ketchup. So we've got 2 different ones.
So has the audience changed at all in the 12 years that you haven't done stand-up? Because obviously there's a new generation that was now coming to see you.
Well, some of the audience come lots of people come because of QI.
Of course, yeah.
And then they think I'm going to be a blithering idiot. And I am. So and then some know me from stand-up. Lots more people go to stand-up shows now. There are lots of comedians touring, which is more competition on the sales front. But so people are quite savvy, really. Not
It's late nights touring, and then you've got 3 small children. One only 6 weeks old.
6
you,
weeks
baby.
old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well done, I'm fresh.
Do you miss them, or do you think, oh, phew, I get a lie in this
Well,
morning?
both. I mean, both is true. Now, if I've got a gig in Scunthorpe or something, I'll look forward to my day in Scunthorpe as a kind of holiday. But, yeah, I miss them a lot, so I usually do 2 or 3 a week, and then I get home and try and balance it out. It works better, actually, than TV drama shoot where you're away, do about 80 hours and never see anyone.
Yeah, and long set days as well.